Of course. Don't turn on my piano. Where is the Jeffrey Epstein client list? That, my friends, is a perfect example of not going to do a video because the price is exactly the same as it was 24 hours ago. But then I'm like, well, I'm up. I'm up. Like, it's not like I'm sleeping in or taking advantage of not making a video. I'm actually up. So we might as well do one. So I threw the thumbnail together just to, I don't know, experiment with the algo because it seems like it's being heavily suppressed. I might as well give them something to suppress, right? They don't really want to talk about the Jeffrey Epstein client list. Well, why would they? Imagine the exposure that would happen. And so what I'm actually excited about when it comes to elections, because I don't believe in the illusion of democracy. We've been over that. But I feel like every election shreds the veneer off the illusion of democracy a little bit more. So for instance, we've seen the rhetoric, boom, turn on a dime, and now it's Trump this, Trump that, right? Great. Now, part of people's enthusiasm for it is the change that they think will come because of his different way of running the country, let's say, if he's running the country. So when I say veneer and running the country, I always think, well, let's see. So if something happens, if he gets in and nothing changes and, he puts the same old people in charge of the same old government positions, then we'll know the veneer will be wiped clean and we will know that nothing can change. And the power apparatus is the deep cults above the government that just have the little strings that they make the minions dance to. So that's what I look for. That's what I look forward to with these elections. The veneer gets slightly erased. And it's going to happen in Canada too, because we have the same thing almost happening. We have the simp and cuck Justin Trudeau, who's probably going to be steamrolled by the exact opposite in the Pierre Poilievre. And we'll see. He's got everything ready to change. But I believe when they get into their position, they're introduced to, all these cults, and they're like, no, you're gonna do what we say, or this, that, and this is gonna happen to you and your family. Deal? And it's a deal. So that's what I'm looking forward to this election season, to see how much change doesn't happen, because then we will know who's really in charge, and it's not the person that people will vote for. Now, I don't like reading the news because I believe everyone just reads the news. Like YouTube crypto is people reading the news, which is fine. But I just thought this is basically how I've been thinking the last little while when it comes to the market and how manipulated it may or may not be. So it says U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, ETFs. If you're not sure what exchange traded funds, the ETF for shorts. It's the jargon that they'd like to use. Experience highest inflows since June 5th. Here are the details. Okay, so highest inflows since June 5th. We did get a little bit of a pump yesterday. I mean, before we signed off, I said, keep your papers on 65K, and Lord love a duck, it hit 65.2 or something like that. So now keep in mind, highest inflow since June 5th, and follow me on this, because this is where I start getting poopy pants when it comes to the numbers and the fudging of it and what any headline actually says. Largest net inflow into U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs, exchange traded funds, since early June was 422 million. BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, saw the largest net flow since January 6th at 260 million. So 260 million into the ETF exchange traded funds. So I don't know about you, but I've lost the concept of inflows when it comes to millions of dollars. Like there was a time in the last bull run where $260 million inflow would be like, stop the press. What the hell's going on here? Now we see it, like, yeah, 260 million. I guess that's a lot. I don't know. Me no num-nums. The ETF also experienced strong trading volume of approximately 1.02 billion, give or take 100 million, on Tuesday, according to So Value data. Okay, so $1 billion. Now it's actually, the higher it goes, the less I can recognize how much it It really is. So we saw $1 billion. Let's add it up just to do easy math. Let's call it 1.3 billion, give or take 100 million. Fidelity's FBTC followed closely behind with 61 million. Now, when I hear 61 compared to 260, I'm like, would that even move the market? 2020, it sure would. 2016, goddamn right it would. 2024, well, I don't know. I don't even know what 61 million is. Me no num-nums. ARK Invest in 21 shares attracted 29 million. What is that? Is that even a thing? 2020 it was. 2016 it was. 2025. Well, Van X HODL brought in 22 million. Oh, Jesus. You're even going to put that? You're even going to make a headline at 22 million? That's nothing. 2020 wasn't nothing. 2016 it wasn't nothing. Let's go down here a bit here. And now the participation award for inflows go to Invesco and Galaxy Digital spot picking out at 20 million and Bitwise is 17. So just some quick math here. I mean, let's call it 1.5 billion. In order for the price to have that little pump and then be rejected, because we were rejected down when I woke up, it was like 64.4 or something. So we had essentially almost the pump's rejection back down. I guess based on how the market works, there was more sellers than buyers after that pump to the point of 1.5 billion. I guess, and she came down. No big deal. That's how the markets work, I suppose. But it is a little bit off-putting when you see all these stories about inflows coming in, inflows this, inflows that, inflows this, inflows that. And then, you get these rejections. And I get it. The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. But it gets a little disheartening, even though we are way better than we were. Joey B, they're dancing like nobody's looking. Just to put it into perspective, Friday, like 4 days ago, we were at 57.3. Now, midweek Wednesday, we peaked out at 66. Oh, we got over 66. I did not know that. Maybe this is, it's BitSnap. Okay, so it's a little better than Binance. Binance usually doesn't show that. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We pumped up to 66.1. We got an equal rejection down from that pump. So I guess there was, at that point, the buyers just stopped, the inflow stopped, and then the sellers came rushing in with just as much sell power as the pump power. I suppose. It says here on the ding dong that we are at 65K. Got this. This is market indecision right here. We have a hammer candle followed by a little bit of a shooting star candle, which is around the vicinity of the 38.2% fib, which is normal to have consolidation at these levels. This is where psychologically people start going, I don't know. Or people go, yes, I do know, I'm getting in. This is where people's impulses start to appear at the 38.2% fib. So I guess this coupled with low volume, which we're seeing, I mean, these are wicks of indecision and quant bots going buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. However, in the midst of that, we have $1.5 billion worth of inflows and I guess $1.5 billion worth of sell pressure. But that's not too true, I guess, suppose. The sell pressure doesn't have to be that bad. It just has to be compared to the buy pressure. Old Dutchy Mark Dutch. I wonder what time it is in the old Netherlands there. Join pianomattyb in the free Discord. I feel like that Discord gets more action than the YouTube channel. It's rocking and rolling all day long. Of course, if you are missing the notifications, which I probably get 10 DMs about not getting notified. I mean, we all know this at this point. It's not me not notifying anyone. I can only put out the stream the way it is, and it's up to YouTube to notify. So a quick way of avoiding that is just to go to the Discord, because I'll always put in the link to the live stream right before the live stream. So you'll get that way before YouTube's notification. Doesn't it make you wonder, like, such a sophisticated, I guess, app like YouTube can't get their notifications together, or is it part of the way they do business? They don't want everyone to be notified at the same time, just like you're not shown the same videos as everyone else, even though let's say me and Mark Dutch subscribe to the exact same channels in some weird universe. We will not be showed the same notifications. I guess that's how they keep it somewhat on, I guess, what would be the word? You get yours, I get mine, and the randomness plays out accordingly. Amy lives crypto. I only get X notifications. There you go. How brutal is that? You know, I find I remember Robert Bobby Freeman was talking about he had to get off of Twitter because it was too addicting, and it kind of rang in the back of my head. I have to. This is Bobby Freeman. I have to get out of Twitter because it's somewhat addicting. That was going in my head after he said that. I'm like, I think I'm getting addicted to Twitter because I actually, when it comes to online, like my online appetite, it's Twitter. I mean, I feel like, do you remember when Elon Musk said, I want to make the WeChat of North America just like China. That rang in my head too. And I kind of feel like he almost is slowly getting there because like I won't go anywhere for anything, news, content. I go to X. I have my my subscriptions to certain YouTube channels that I'll kind of take a look. Robert Freeman, I signed back up actually. Turns out I was addicted. Yeah, so am I. I feel so, and every time I come to that point where I'm doing something too much, whether it's drinking coffee or on Twitter or X, these flies, I make an effort to restrict it. So today is going to be a X restriction if that's possible. Because essentially it's all I do. I do work on videos, tweaking stuff. You can only do so much of that. So in between, when I take breaks, I usually go on Twitter, zoink, because I like the randomness of its content. Alex, crypto. Congratulations on the baby. Oh no, you didn't have the baby, right? You just know it's a boy. So when all the dads, when they hear it's a boy, they silent fist pump. Nothing wrong with having a girl. I expected to have a girl. Fly. And then the last second when the story of finding out that Duke was a boy was when his mom got the ultrasound, or not the ultrasound. Yeah, the ultrasound. I said, so is it a boy or girl? And she's like, I can't tell you that. I'm like, well, why not? Turns out because it's you have to pay for it, of course, right? Like, why can't you? Do you know if it's a boy or girl? Yeah. Well, tell me then. And it got weird, right? And I said, okay, let's do it this way. I'm about to go to Home Depot to buy paint for the baby's room. Now, should I, in your opinion, buy pink or blue paint? And she's like, I'd buy blue. And then she collapsed like a house of cards and she went up to the screen and go, that's what you call a boy. I'm like, yes. Pumps. It would have been a whole different experience having a girl, I think. And, who knows? I may have a girl in the future. It doesn't, you know how it goes with having kids. My dad had another third child 25 years after me. And it's funny how the certain things, cycle through certain aspects of your father or your family end up coming into you despite you may not even wanting to. So yeah, that Alex Crypto, that's how I got that's how I figured it out. Did you have to pay for it? Because you found out. Because there is a different ultrasound company. All they do is do ultrasounds I think it's like $200 or something. So they charge it. So next time, if you're having a baby, you can always ask the person, what color of paint should I get? Because really, just like any human with a secret, they want to tell you. You just have to allow them to talk long enough to get that secret out. So yes, when I'm not working on tweaking the videos for the video productions, I will be on Twitter incessantly. Just sometimes I just let the video scroll. So what I've been doing is I've been mining. What does Alex Crypto say? We had scheduled ultrasound, so it was for the health. And he saw the hammer. Might name him Thor. That's funny. I have a buddy at the squash club named Tshirts. So and he's a big dude. So it's weird. Like, how did they know? Did he just live into his name, I suppose? What I do is I mine videos for this new thing I'm going to be doing during the summer because of the summer doldrums. Nobody really cares about Bitcoin for some reason now. So I'm just going to do some extra content, some evergreeny type of stuff that just live forever rather than like these live streams. The heartbreaking part about these video productions is that because they're tagged to this live stream and it's kind of day dependent. It just at the end of the day, boom, they're done. None of them live on. There's no evergreen live streams for me anyway. Maybe I got to change the title or the thumbnail. There's a little under the hood YouTube BS that no one really cares about, but they just die at the end of the day. So if YouTube kills it at 600, it's 600. The next day it's 602. Or if it goes up to 1100, then the next day it's 1102. That's it. They won't. But some of the evergreen videos, like the audiobook I did for The Great Taking, which is in the description if you haven't heard it. It's a tough listen, but for a couple of reasons. It's a lot of jargon, and it's so scary that it may disturb you. So that is an evergreen video. Just every week there's 100 more views on it, and then this video, once it's done today, will never get 100 views. It'll just stop. So long story short, I want to make some evergreeny videos that kind of live on, and they're just basically I mine Twitter and I sit there and I eat a steak while I'm listening to all these bizarre stuff, right? So whether it's conspiracies or whether it's health or whether it's carnivore or whether it's Bitcoin, politics or banking, what have you, I mine them, and that's how I'm going to make this video. And I think I'm going to release one today at noon. So I thought, because we enjoy having a coffee together at 8 in the morning, and despite, there's no action in the market and there's no video production, we still kind of get together, have a cup of coffee. Let me just have a sip of this. Oh, look at that. It's a Bitcoin crypto morning tea, a cup of coffee. I figure, well, why not? How about we get together at lunch? It won't be a live video, but I'll premiere it for the for 12 o'clock, which would be 1 Eastern, and I guess 10 West on the West Coast. A little early for a steak, but yeah, I feel I'll do that a couple times a week just to test the evergreeny aspect of these videos. Have a little more of a grabby title. A little more clickbaity, I suppose. So now that you know how it's going to come, don't be offended by the clickbaity titles, because they will be. I'm going for that for these evergreeny videos. Squeaky McGee, new video segment. pianomattyb reads, reacts to subscribers' stupid comments. Well, here's the thing, Squeaks. There aren't that many stupid comments in this community. They are relatively flyby stupid comments. Like someone will subscribe, put in a stupid comment, and then get the hell out of there, right? So because I recognize them, they're usually the type of username that has like a number and some signs. So they're not really like, if you look at this, majority of everyone, I don't see any numbers. I see a couple underscores. That's it. But these will be like Mario _ S7776, those type of things. And they'll leave a comment. And I find the correlation between stupid comments are basically the heartbreaking aspect of being in the crypto market. So when the market's down and I do say a video saying, hey, we're going to pump, like today's, what is the title for today? It's Bitcoin Truth Pump incoming. Get ready. Now that is a clickbaity, always be pumping type of title. You know, will it work? I don't think so, but I'm just experimenting with it. Well, you all know that like my titles usually aren't that, you know, catchy for lack of better words. So that's what will be happening. And those comments come in usually when it's a down day and people are really mad. So why not get mad at the guy who's trying to cheer you up? Who better to get mad at than the guy who put in 4 hours trying to make you cheer up? And then they don't really stick around anyway. And to a certain degree, there's been some subscribers I kind of, you know, will go into almost like a depression of sorts with this channel, and then they come back, you know. And I think that's directly linked to the market. When the market's down, they just don't want to hear anything, and I get it. Speaking of not wanting to hear anything, wow, you might as well hear a song from the Dukester. How's it going today, buddy?
Good.
Are you trying to? What are you doing there? Oh, coffee, eh? How do you like your coffee, Duke? Yeah, you're not drinking it just before people lose their minds here. So it's your third day at tennis camp. What are you going to sing today for the folks? Hold on a second. Derek Porter. During low market days, I vote for conspiracy history, brought to you by pianomattyb. Yeah, so today's video will be about the shooting and certain aspects of it at 12 o'clock. Put it on. It'll be a premiere. I'll be watching it too, so we can. It's like a live stream, but you know, we're not really live. Let's go back to piano, and we're gonna do. Guess what? For just to kill any monetary aspect of the stream, let's do Billy Joel. Let's do New York State of Mind, a nice, easy song for a 9-year-old to play. Let me move over here so you get. Hold on. Are you in the right spot? There you go. Okay.
Piano is not.
Oh, for Christ's sake. There you go. The piano's on.
Some folks are kicking away, take holiday on the neighborhood. Happy fun to my image on Hollywood.
Taking a Greyhound.
I'm just taking a Greyhound.
Start from C.
I'm just taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River wine. I'm on the New York State of Mind. I've seen all the movie stars and the fancy cars and the limousines. I'm up buying the Rockies, all the Evergreens. I know I'm going, and I don't want to waste more time.
Neat ending, buddy. Very good. Very good. Thank you, buddy. You want to sing us out here?
What play?
Oh, what you want the electric piano?
No. We're playing the same game as our psychopaths collected our
Hold on, you did.
leaves.
There it is.
Let's ride it's a long game, so zoom out and have a fantastic day. On the banks of boom to spank, Bitcoin, crypto, money,
Good job, buddy. Okay, buddy. Thank you very much. Great singing. Great playing. Unbelievable. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in to this no video production live stream that will get killed at about 7 o'clock. That's okay. It's okay. You know, Alex knows, you put your head down, you do the work, you create the content, you hope for the best. What can you do? Nothing. You just hope for the best. So yeah, join me at noon for the Bitcoin Carnivore new style of evergreeny videos, and let me know in the Discord. I know in the comments. So what's going to happen is that's going to be work in progress. I'll look at your comments, see what can be tweaked, see what's good, see what's bad, and then we'll aggregate it as a community. How these videos, these noon videos. My earbuds are popping out, pretending they're not. I'm like hearing, not hearing, not hearing, not hearing. And maybe we'll go from there. So on the ground level, we can all get in on this and aggregate how these videos go, whether they stop or not. I have a feeling that once the bull market comes into full effect, like we're pumping, just won't have time. But now we have time. You know, like today, no production video. It frees up some time to make other videos that we may enjoy as a community at lunch. I think it'd be funny if we met back at lunch for certain things. What else would a community do but meet up for lunch? Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day. Alex O'Crypto, I think you're going live too soon, right? If you obviously, hey, any of the mods there, you want to stick in Alex O'Crypto's link there to his YouTube channel. He's another Canadian TA guy. So if you, I feel like all between you, Alex Crypto, Randy Hipper, myself, blockchain basement, we have what is it called, a Venn diagram or whatever it is. A lot of the subscribers are the same, but if you are not subscribed to Alex Crypto, well, Lord love a duck, go show him some love. For some Canadian TA guy, go show him some love as well, and we will by all means see you tomorrow bright and early. You like and subscribe and share this video.